Let's talk about bread. Regular bread. Bread is made out of wheat, other grains that grow in the ground, and Chazal understood that wheat that you make into bread is more important than, or more significant a food than things that grow in the ground. And therefore, if you make bread out of these grains, the bracha that you make is special. And that bracha is called Hamotzi Lechem Min Haaretz. But if you took the same grain and you made them into cakes, and the cakes is something you eat at the end of the meal, it's not something that you sustain yourself with. Here the idea of sustenance was very important. The Chachamim have ordained, that the bracha that we make is borei minei mizonot. And sometimes it is possible that when you eat these grains as they are growing from the ground, that the bracha might be borei pri ha'adama. So that grains are special. At the one end there's bread, and bread, the bracha that you make is a motzi lechem min haaretz. The other end, if you eat the grains more or less the way they grow in the ground, the bracha is borei pri ha'adama. And the third level is somehow in between those two, and the bracha is borei minei mizonot. Rice was considered to be a problem, because even though rice is a little bit like a grain and fills you up, I mean, you can eat rice and it's a meal. If you made bread or cake out of rice, then the bracha that you make is borei minei mizonot, even though rice is not strictly speaking a grain. And because of that, you never say hamotzi lechem min haaretz on rice. In other words, even if you take rice and you make it into bread, or something that looks like bread, or smells like bread, or it's called bread, you still make the bracha borei minei mizonot. Today, rice, it's not perfectly clear if the rice that we have today is the rice that the Chachamim were talking about. And therefore, there are those who hold that today's rice you should only make the bracha sha'akol niya bidvaro, because we don't know. We don't know exactly. Whenever we don't know that, sofek brachot lekula, so that to make the bracha borei minei mizonot, we need more confidence that the rice that we have is the rice that Chazal were referring to. Some people will only eat rice during the meal, so they won't have to make a separate bracha. But it would seem that the generally accepted psak is that on rice, when you eat rice and it's not in the meal, you didn't make a motzi, you can make the bracha of borei minei mizonot. This whole problem exists only in the bracha before the meal, but after the meal, everybody is clear that you make the bracha borei nefashot, because the bracha me'ein shalosh ala michya v'ala kalkala you only make on actual grains.